southern eastern city of India, and the juggernaut has moved down south to Chennai, and it will be the venue for the all-important clash today. It's a Super 8 game coming up between India and Zimbabwe. A game that's a must-win game for both sides, and it's a confident Zimbabwean team who will believe they have nothing to lose as they come out there. India, on the other hand, would have been shaken by that loss to South Africa, but sometimes it might just bring about the best out of them. Sikandar Raza won the toss, decided to field first. A huge cheer from the crowd when they knew that the home team was batting. Remember, India, the defending champions, and with the sequence of events, changes in the Indian side have got Sunny Gavaskar. Zimbabwe just will be hoping to make some early inroads, wanted to field first, and he said he'll get those early breakthroughs. And so India, Washington Sundar,
good a player, he's just been short of runs. Just Sanju Samson as well. Sanju Samson, Shiva Kumar Yadav kept on saying he's not out of innings. Samson takes the first ball.
And they've done well as a pair.
One thing for real hands players. Look at those departments, 98, 96 in cricket. They are amazing players. Circumspect with around his form.
So that's smash back. Clears the road. Opens his account with a 6. That's some shot to open his account.
It is some shot, definitely. Not an easy shot to play off the back foot over the straight field for a 6.
It's just a snack for the CSK fans of the future. Be watching shots like that.
That's gone through. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. So 6, and now leg buys, a boundary. 10 on the board quickly.
Then you've got to be very accurate, because even a deflection of the thigh.
Again chipped in the air and would land safely.
That he did was when he completed that second run, he
swung late. 13 for no loss after is that Zimbabwe have won.
Even Australia off guard, you can see there straight away. Both of these Indian openers are going to be a little cautious with Mazharabani. Here's the absolute key. They've got plenty of
11 wickets for him. Off the mark.
Yes, off the middle of the bat. That's always a good feeling for
the last match. 2 for 42. He went thanks.
Sanju Samson not wasting any time. Second 6 for him. Again punting it down the ground over long on.
He takes that his initial movement is one big step back, which actually puts him in a very good position to play the.
He's given himself a little bit of room on that. Get 2. 10 runs coming off that over.
The wicket keeping that there was no need to waste.
Expansive. One bounce over the rope. First boundary for Abhishek.
Yeah, really nice control. I think he could well be.
To bowl that again. For India in this year's World Cup. Another one. Sanju Samson wanted a single. I want that free hit. You're not coming here. Nice. Just bouncing before the rope. But again, maintaining a good shape. No, not trying to overhit it. Total control. On the bounce to the man in the deep. What he wants is the floating, Abhishek.
But I've liked the way that batsmen have had to...
That's classy. That's deft touch from Sanju Samson.
He's got room outside the off stump, but it's the placement. Now we've seen some really good shots from Sanju Samson. Those 2 sixes and then this one again.
His foot game in particular. The fact that he gets hold of that. Slower delivery. It goes the distance. And that's a massive over this for India.
They can sit on their threat here a bit more. So a good smart way to go about this. Type arrangement, but
that's in the air. This is going to be taken in the deep. Straight to the man at deep mid wicket. And Muzrabani strikes. He'll be disappointed with that, Sanju Samson.
He will be, because again, and India have lost their first wicket at 4.
Tamasha.
Swings. And lands safely. Let's pull back. Sheikh Sharma.
Yeah, you do a net in first-class cricket and just watch the way these guys. Oftentimes they're training with great purpose. They're not.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. And what was good to see again was the balance. Back coming through nicely.
Yes, the bat speed. It was as if he was waiting for it. It was a slower delivery. It was about 103 kilometers per hour. So look at that.
He's looking to stay balanced and lucky. Beats the man at short fine, coming off the inside edge of the bat.
There are 2 fielders on the boundary, on the offside at the deep point and deep extra cover, and that is the reason why he's moving.
Oh, leg side and full. Fine leg up in the circle, just helps himself there. Kishan away for 4.
Looking for that full ball on middle.
They're really looking to fill their boots here, India. Also try and ensure that in the way they go about. That's gone a long way up. This time goes finer. And away it goes for 4. So tough to plug the holes in the power play.
And you can see the fruits of that. The opening partnership set it up. And now the pressure on Zimbabwe.
Long batting lineup. If it's punchy innings there.
One of those fielders at deep mid-wicket will do the fielding there.
Start. Ease the pressure on somebody like Abhishek. And you've seen him.
Shot! Oh, that is fantastic. 6 runs to finish off the power play. Whether they go with the spinner.
I completely agree for me. And that's what the inclusion of Sanju Samson has done. He would have been the doubt there, right? Now, could he have still bowled one? I think so.
Kishan's been out 4 times to off spin and lower strike rate, and then pull them straighter for that dismissal. I guess the question is, and I guess looking at Zimbabwe's tactics, they felt their strength tactically compared to what we saw from South Africa.
I think this is the kind of form, this is the kind of intent they batted.
It's maybe not the contest that they'd love.
Shouts of catch it. It's in the gap. He just about got to it, you know. So lucky to be able to let go with the bottom hand and still reach it, and then it still comes out the middle.
Skid on as much, so they do love to hang back Indian back, and that's when that delivery that's a little bit quicker at the start. So on.
Excellent fielding. Brad Evans never gave up on it. It was hit well. Just a single, missed just 32 balls. Good. Shouts of catch it. No! Oh dear! Sixer! Oh man, what a teaser! It's like a stake to the heart, I tell you. Yep, he'll be.
Smacks 50. First T20 career. 200.
Scoring at about 192.
Ishant goes downtown and yep, it's a boundary. He smoked it.
Almost took Abhishek's head off there. Hit it like a bullet. Packs a punch, does Sean Kishan.
Goes high. Is it handsome? You betcha.
Good use of the feet as well. This one was tossed up a little bit by the skipper. Good use of the feet by Ishan Kishan.
Gone. Yep. Wanted a piece of the extra cover boundary, and Ishan Kishan is gone.
Raza striking for Zimbabwe here. Quicker ball outside the off stump. Try to hit it in that gap between shot.
For better.
Sweeps and sweeps handsomely into the gap. What a way to bring up your first boundary.
You ask Suryakumar Yadav to wake up from his sleep and play a shot. That'll be the first shot he plays.
Absolutely. If ever the government of India wants an
Smart batting. Loving it, this crowd already, what they see. 125 for 2.
bowlers in particular. Today's my.
Oh, wants a piece of it. Likes what he sees. He's got his eye in, Robbie.
In there, Raza's there at mid-off.
Nice shot. Guided down to third man. Looking for 2, but settles for 1.
And that's held up well. He's watching the ball well.
Whipped. Out. No, dropped. It's been a little sloppy in the field again tonight, Zimbabwe. On this occasion, it's blessing Muzarabani. 5 in this have been costly too, each one of them. You can't afford to drop world-class players. They will eat you up for fun. It's the end of the over. Good shot, 4. Great placement.
Yeah, that's what he does, doesn't he? He plays the field. He's always looking at setting himself up to hit it over the fielders that are within the circle. He does that so well. Yet again, backed away.
Oh, that's a magnificent stroke. Every ball that you're seeing here at the moment, Suryakumar Yadav's gotten something written all over it.
Yeah, predictable, wasn't it? The first ball short, so he backed away, cut it over point. Second one, he knew that he's going to...
Scurries through for the one. You're right. I was trying to think of Sirikumar Yadav, the way that he picks out his slower ball, hammered, picks the gap. Gee, that's good batting.
It is, because it's hit so straight that the fielder at long off or long on won't have the chance. Very seldom do you see a fielder in front.
There's a safety route that's going to have to bowl it again. There's absolutely nowhere.
A feel for the young Posa.
It's a sinister side. You can see the shape. Goes long, goes hard, goes deep. Should be out. Raza, the captain, takes a good catch. And Abhishek's done.
Relief from Posa.
Oh, Mark, the best place for any new batter. 13 gone, 151 for 3. I think that first ball there was a genuine. Well, the way that India have been batting is certainly his neck would be warm, because there's been so many boundaries and sixes disappear back past the bowler.
Tell you what I like about this. I like the fact that Hardik took the first ball. He just took a...
Wider on that occasion, Burl just tempting Hardik Pandya. What's possible here, fellas? Swats! Oh, that is timing. That's actually just pure power.
What a shot, what a shot. It was about 129 kilometers. He moves off to the off.
There in the front foot again in the end.
That's his strength. So that is what he's looking at. Top class, absolutely top class.
Yeah, it's third man in point. Get finer. Another field change. Mid off.
Format who specialise in particular go to a country like Yadav can be. Tries to go the other side, goes high up in the air. And that's a very, very good catch. Musakia has been following the ball for the last couple of matches, and he finally takes a really good catch here under pressure. Slaps hard and fast. Gee, that's a good way to start again. We've seen Sirikumar Yadav go for a boundary off his first delivery. 176 for 4.
Muzrabani. Smart. Very smart from Tilak Verma. Got into position early.
Yeah, you turn up and perhaps you have one or two plans. At the back of the hand, it'll go for 4 as well. With regard to the pressure, the game is much slower over in Sri Lanka, and so the adjustment is a...
That's a lovely strike. Inside out, over extra cover. Brings up the 200 for India.
It's a beautiful shot. And here, it's just kind of options and then just wait. What they've wanted to in terms of...
17 gone, 201 for 4. And he starts off the over with a 6. And that's the first clean strike. He's waited on it, Hardik.
Such a strength of his through that mid-wicket region on the leg side.
It's him with 2 players. That's nice. Easy pickings, really. Full toss with an offer.
That's the example of what I'm saying about not really having to invent anything as the batters. Tilak's walked in and there's so much...
So on almost look at this field set and I say, what can you delete? With only a couple more overs.
These are good overs now. That's huge.
Oftentimes, bowlers, and you watch the bowlers are written part. Shot.
That was hit really hard. So the 50 partnership comes up in real quick time of just 22 balls. 28 Tilak of 10.
Hardik particularly, but Tilak. That's good. And where do I make him hit me? Of negative mindset, don't.
Two is the call. And he was very clear in his. Six. Into the crowd.
Have a look at the lag of the ball on the back. You know that it's come right out of the middle.
That's huge. It's gone many a mile into the crowd. Just not coming out right, that full toss. And turning out to be another big over. One ball left. And that's better. Right in the block hole. That's what he was trying earlier. 21 in, it's 241 for 4. That's well bowled, two good deliveries. Behind that onside. Excellent. And three very good deliveries from
Hardik Pandya sort of stopped.
Gets hold of this one. Good over so far. That's straight. And that's 6. 250 comes up.
That is some quality striking. Think back to the ball before where he
Goes again. 17 sixes in the innings. And a 50 for Hardik Pandya. And India raced 257 runs to win.
with an affinity to the blue way once again. They could only in with a chance to still be in it again. Try to play some shot, too many for some without, and one to try and climb. And the order of customers. It's good then balance control and trying against is one that is seasoned.
Be happy with the score for sure. It's
How you feeling?
well, Nish Karthik was beaming on the other side.
One who's been donning the gloves in this World Cup so but I think Ishan Kishan is a better fielder amongst the two.
I'm happy. Go with the colours today.
The jokes aside, I think India batted great. Time they needed the depth in the middle. Orju Samson has made a big difference, and then you could in the league stages, but you could see his strength is in today's T20 format. I for one don't believe in it. Role in Zimbabwe for that, but last
Utilize the power play and
Your pass score is 160, 170. You need to score runs as quickly as you can, which is what.
oh, well bowled. Gone for it. Top edge, and it's gone all the way too. They'll be happy with that as a start. Marumani, he generally goes at it. He is the aggressor in this partnership.
He certainly is the aggressor in this partnership. Of Bumrah as well, right? I think in big games.
the swing, the release, the way the ball came out of the hand.
Just watching him, decent rhythm, decent any. There you go. What's coming at him?
Yeah, he also likes to hit.
Top bowling. It's a top comeback, that. Fortuitous, the 6, and then
Deep.
it's a good start, this, for just generally pretty good and swings.
And this is the other variation where he brings the ball back into the left-hander. If he's at the top round in world cricket, it's purely because
That'll be called wide. Just about got to it. It's off the good field up.
that's the pull shot. Almost.
He loves that shot. Does necting the ball increases.
I beg your pardon.
I probably went too far.
Nicely played. Stood still, just had to clear the infield. Away it goes for 4. Well done, DK. Well extricated. And you know what they say about assumption, right? If India win tonight, then South Africa qualify. Thinking too. Yeah, South Africa have looked. Shot. That's brilliantly done. 1 bounce and 4.
That's a lovely shot there from Brian Bennett. This is one of those shots where he'll remember for a long time, turn around when his career is done and say, you know what?
Here's that slower ball. I think he might have picked that it might be coming. Brian Bennett, and doesn't make.
If you also look at his technique, the way he holds his bat and the way he positions and give himself the best chance to be able to.
Nicely done. Down the ground and away for 4 more. Sort of finding some fluency now. Bennett.
Slower ball, well watched. See, there's no swing here for Bumrah.
Oh, good skills. Really good skills. Pick that away. 5 done.
What a shot that is. It's gone the distance. Wow.
Well, that's not going to make him feel any better. He was taken for a few runs in the previous game, and the first ball of a new spell.
Just for a moment, he's batting right-handed. I think the
He just went, yeah, I've got this, no problems.
That's in the air. Simple catch. Ishan Kishan making no mistake. And Akshar Patel striking with a second delivery.
He uses his height to good effect as Akshar Patel. 44, and Marumani is gone.
Ball as a spinner.
And well clear long on. Yes, big advantage when it comes to bounce. What he's learned well, it's not easy to toss the ball up from that height. So you got to win. Oh, that's good shot. Quality shot. He's played some really good shots, Bennett.
He's moving away, but at the same time keeping his head pretty still.
Again on the bounce to Rinku Singh. Field. Oh, that's huge. Second 6 of the over. It's a biggie. 19 coming off at 70. That's up in the air. 2 fielders converging. Tilak making no mistake. Ample time. Foul now.
Up against. Raza bangs one out the park. Certainly capable of doing it, and that's his first for the night.
Yeah, this is an ability that Raza has built over a period of time.
Smoked that. Oh, what a shot. Brian Bennett with another half century. The third 50 of the tournament. And it's a...
The gap will get probably a couple. Oh yeah, more than a couple. Oh.
All-round double of 3,000. Chapets. Got a hold of that. Banged out the park by Brian Bennett.
He's putting up a masterclass here, Brian Bennett. Again, great positions. Standing deep in the link.
Hits it hard once again, this time dead straight and along the ground. 4 more. Looking to... Yep, they did. They went back home. And off the edge. Away for 4 more. He'll say you need some luck in this game.
Oh, yeah. This time coming
in the arena. There you go. Strikes that. Strikes it beautifully.
That's another 6. So flurry of 6s here. This time it's Sikandar Raza. So going down, playing a few.
258 runs in small.
It's in the gap. Will beat the fielder at long off. Zimbabwe going down here, playing a few shots. That's in the air. This should be taken. Yes. Abhishek making no mistake.
Skipper Sikandar Raza goes for 31. Hit the pad. Arshdeep didn't appeal, he just put his hands up. Surya, last moment deciding, let's call for the DRS.
I'm looking at split screen. Get through the pad, there's no bat involved. Go to pitching line, impacting line, wickets hitting.
The finger's gone. Looks towards the captain and the keeper. Goes down. It's 144. Keeper into the fence.
Round the wicket, Arshdeep, just angling into the right delivery. Just takes the trajectory.
Last ball at 140 clicks.
Hardik watched him, went outside the off stump. Another boundary to Bennett. He's closing in on what can be a...
He's so good at that. So good at that, Arshdeep Singh. Yes, goes about his job in a very professional manner. Very good skill sets. And execution on that occasion. 164 for 5, 6 balls remain. And a boundary to